Hello, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In this video, I'm going to talk about what does living in the end look like practically. Like during your day, if you are living in the end, what would you be doing throughout your whole day? That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. I thought it was an amazing question that I received today. I've never gotten this question before, and I think it's just like a really helpful video. What does living in the end look like if you're doing it throughout your day? Before I jump in, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel in the corner or below. Also know that I offer lots of self-study manifesting courses. All of my courses are linked below. All of my courses take you into a living in the end experience. So that's what every single one of my course down there does. It moves you into this state of the wish fulfilled, whether it's money, a specific person, a new relationship, whatever you want. All we have to do is embody the wish fulfilled or live in the end for it to manifest. So that's what those courses teach you to do or guide you into doing. And the last thing I'll say is I do a weekly giveaway for a bundle of 3 ebooks that I wrote. The way to enter into this contest is to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and to comment below. I choose 3 winners every week on Fridays. Okay, so let's jump in. What does it look like to live in the end in a practical way? What are the daily steps to take? This is a phenomenal question. So I'm going to take you through my own personal experience of living in the end to manifest a relationship. Because for me in my life, typically, actually this is really true. The only thing I've really actively stuck with to manifest, really until it has manifested, have been relationships. Of course I've manifested a lot of things, but really what that also means is the thing I've had the most attachment around is relationships. That's the thing that I've wanted the most. That's the thing that I've felt like at times when I haven't had it, like it's been the most uncomfortable. So often for people, manifesting relationships, whether it's a specific person or a new person, can be, of course, one of the hardest things to manifest. And that means that we put a lot more attention into manifesting it. So here's what my living in the end experience would look like when I'll tell you what I did when I was manifesting love. So I would wake up in the morning, and before I would get out of bed, I would just drop into my center and my heart space, and I would feel my man with me in bed. I would feel as though he was with me. I always put my arm around my body also when I'm imagining, when I have been imagining and manifesting like a partner. It's great to hold yourself and to feel that holding, to feel yourself being held the way they would potentially hold you. So I would drop into the imaginal act in bed, and I would kind of feel them in bed with me. I'm sure there would be some sort of imaginal conversation between me and my partner. Again, this is all done within, it's all done in the inner world. But I would just feel them with me in bed before I got out of bed. I'd do this for 10 minutes, maybe longer, as long as it felt good. If it was feeling nourishing and lovely and I was enjoying it, then I'd stay in that as long as I wanted to, really. Then the way my day typically unfolds is when I get out of bed at a certain point in the morning, I go and walk to get coffee. And so what I would be doing on those walks would be imagining again my man and I in some sort of conversation, or so it could either be that I was imagining him with me and we're walking to get coffee, or it could be I'm imagining us being somewhere totally different. But again, I'm just imagining and feeling him, who he is as a person. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling our connection. I'm just feeling the connection of him and I. Then I would go about my day. I'd come home. I would probably drop into my work. And what's good about having work that I'm passionate about and that I love doing, and it takes up my attention and my space, that actually I feel it can be helpful for manifesting, because it means that I'm not like super focused on the person all day long, and I have something else to focus my attention on. So I would probably drop into my work, and then I imagine what would happen is that sometimes the idea of my man, so it could be, if it was a specific person, the idea of them pops up, they pop into your awareness. And what I would do in that situation when they're popping up into my awareness, I would just feel us together again. Just always going back to that, feeling us together, feeling us in relationship. I could potentially do a practice where I was imagining my man is out at work. Again, remember, this is before he's manifested. Imagining he's at work, hoping he's having a good day, feeling excited for us seeing each other that night. Again, it's all in the imagination, but I'm thinking things like, oh, I'm excited to see him tonight. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling our connection. So over and over again throughout the day, I'm feeling the connection. However, I'm not consistently the whole day feeling the connection. It's just when I think about him, I go into the felt experience of our connection. If I was really into the practice of manifesting at this moment in my life, if I was like really, really into it, I might in the evening script something. So scripting is writing out your new story. So writing out the7story of my man and I use scripting in every single one of my courses below. There's always a workbook in each of my courses, not all of them, but almost all of my courses. It will say if there's a workbook in it. And most of them have a workbook, and that's because I feel writing out your new story and writing the desire, and just that act of writing it out is really potent. It's a potent way to focus your energy and feel the end result. I like doing that in combination with just imagining and feeling them, in my imaginal realm. So I would also script out in the evening the new story perhaps, and just feel us. Again, always going back to, I just feel us. I feel my man. I feel myself. I feel us together, just feeling it. And then at night when I would be in bed, I would again drop into feeling my man with me in bed and going into some sort of imaginal act, some sort of fantasy, imagining us together. But the core essence of every single practice is feeling my man, feeling myself, feeling us together, living in that, or dropping back into that imaginal realm where we are together over and over again. That's the core essence of my practice. That's essentially all that I do. Now, I didn't mention this, but when I'm doing a living in the end practice, in particular for a relationship, for me, it's been new partners, but if you're doing a specific person, you do want to feel the other person. You want to feel qualities about them and what type of person they are, for sure. So that's how you can get like specific in your imaginal realm. But again, for me, it's always just like, oh, I feel him, I feel myself, I feel us together. And I'm just drenching myself in this imaginal world. I'm just like soaking in it, feeling it, knowing it's true, feeling the truth of it. So that's what a day of living in the end looks like. Dropping in over and over again when it's natural, when it feels light and open to the felt experience. I don't really promote obsession or making yourself think about it all day long. I have a video I just did on obsession. You can watch that if you find that you do obsess. I want it to feel natural and free and open and loving and fresh. And I also want my life to include other things like my work and my friends and just like having a good time. So my life doesn't entirely revolve around the manifestation, although it's present to me throughout the day. Okay? I hope this makes sense. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments below. Also, make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.